It is.
It's been a great week of wrestling, and I've watched so much wrestling. I even watched part of NXT, like the actual show, not Takeover. Yeah, look how much friggin' wrestling I've been watching all day.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Also, I think the fact that I don't have class right now, this is my fourth day of summer vacation. Yeah. Humble brag. Anyways, howdy there, true believers. Welcome back to New World Wrestling. It's your boy, Superman Nico. I was going to swear, but I didn't. Take that, Andy.
I'm proud of you.
That chuckle is from Andy from the Dorks Next Door. Got it the first time, baby boy.
Yeah, you didn't know much about our previously redacted name.
Yeah, the do not mention name.
The do not mention name. Yeah.
Yes. Make some noise. I said you're here.
Making noise.
It's
I never know what to do when you say make noise. So I don't want to be like,
No, that's perfect. That's noise. Wow. There he is. Hey, man. How's your week? How's it going? How is life?
Good. It's great right now, man.
Oh, yeah?
You know, not a bad week of work, and great wrestling this past weekend, and just a whole lot of fun, man.
It kind of sounds bad, but I think not bad, that means good. Like whatever. When nothing's going Wrong, I'd call that a win.
That's a win.
I'm all about it. Don't even start. Okay. So we've had an amazing week of wrestling. For those of you who are following at home, Andy retained his title. Yeah, it's really stupid. I agree.
That's why you never bet against Seth.
Well,
never.
I think
never.
What had happened was that Kofi Kingston should have been disqualified, and it shouldn't have been a double count out.
It shouldn't have been a double. You're right about that. It shouldn't have been a double count out.
Shouldn't have been a double count out. Should have been freaking Kofi gets DQ'd because he loses it and hits it. If he's gonna hit him with a kendo stick already, might as well have it be like he loses his temper, hit him with kendo stick.
But they were like, listen, if we do that, that means Andy's going to lose his title, so we don't want to do that. We want to keep the bet on him, so we're just going to go this way.
Yeah, I hate how they did that. How they thought. I hate how they took into consideration like everything we do.
See, I've got an inside man. I didn't tell you this before, but I have an inside man now.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you tried to throw me off the scent by losing the title at first.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you didn't know there was a title.
Bad at this.
You didn't know there was a title until I brought it out. You know. And then
right, and then once I realized there was a title, I was like, I have to keep back a little bit. I can't play all my cards now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then, wow. So I guess you're a real son of a gun. Look at that.
I have an inside man named Helmsley Hurst Hunter. I don't know if you know him or not.
Oh, yeah. I do know this man. For some reason, I thought
his brother's name is like Hunter Hurst Helmsley, but they get confused all the time. You know what I mean? So.
I have Gregory Helms. That's who I have. That's who I have. And so he's like never there. So that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been doing so bad. I think he might have shown up at the Rumble. That's why I won that one.
Yeah, you got lucky with that one.
Yeah, I don't think luck had anything to do with it.
Oh, it definitely was. I even predicted both Rumble winners, and I still lost.
Yes, so did I. Well, I guess I did. I picked Charlotte. So
because I picked.
Well, because she had a match, and like that was so much fantasy booking that had to come true, and I didn't.
But it came true.
But I got at least I got a second person. She was the second woman standing.
Yeah, that's true. Pretty good. Okay, but I went against Buddy Murphy and thought Hideo Itami, and then like the next day he asked for his release. And
yeah, so and then
it just very quickly went downhill.
And then remember that time he picked who was it? I picked Tony Nese.
Finn Balor over. No, I picked Finn Balor over Brock Lesnar. And look what happened there.
Yeah, but one time I picked Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush to beat
over
Finn Balor.
Finn.
Yeah, because I didn't think that. I was like, oh, obviously they don't want Finn's first IC title reign to be some weird gimmick match. Why would they want that? Apparently they do. I didn't think they would. Oh, we got a couple emojis, ears of corn in the chat. Is it really a live stream if we don't got some ears of corn in the chat? And then somewhere down the line, we tied it like an Elimination Chamber and possibly Fastlane.
Yeah.
And then I picked Tony Nese.
We tied for like 2 straight pay-per-views.
Yeah. And then No, I think Jackie lost Fastlane. That's why she had to blind herself for WrestleMania for Randy versus AJ.
That's right. Yeah.
But I guess
and then you just straight up beat us at Mania.
Yeah, I wiped the floor with you guys at Mania.
Okay, wipe the floor is a little much.
No, it's really not.
I think you beat us by like one prediction.
Okay, well, I wiped the floor with you guys there, and then you wiped the floor with me at Money in the Bank. Because I
have not looked back since.
I know, and it's really, really not good. I'm not a fan. I don't like this. I liked it better. I like this whole podcast better when I was the champion.
Nah, it's better now.
No, it's
We've
not.
gotten more views on everything else since I've won.
Yeah,
so
but
I pop the ratings. That's what I do.
You damn Brock Lesnar. Nobody likes you as a compliment. Nobody likes you as champ, but
but they come back to watch.
Darn it, do they watch you? Hey, Chris, how's it going, dude? Looking good. Look at those ears of corn are looking good. You want to just jump right into SummerSlam, or you want to start with NXT Takeover?
Let's start with NXT Takeover. Yeah,
there's a lot to talk about there. I liked every match on the card, except I didn't like the Shayna Baszler match. I thought the other women's match was superior. I did like the North American title triple threat. That was great. The tag match was also really good. Did you think that the Undisputed Era are going to win that one?
I totally did. I honestly thought that the Undisputed Era was going to be like all champ. Like I thought they were going to hold all the gold, and boy, was I wrong about that. It's a good thing we didn't use NXT Takeover in the predictions. I'd have lost so hard.
That's next time we'll do it. But like I always feel like I'm going to lose because of NXT Takeover. And like I think
like the last time I went like 5 for 5. This time I went 1 for 5. 1 for 5.
So I think we just got to do it because like there's only like 2 matches that really matter on these pay-per-views for our predictions. So I think if we get NXT,
this one came down. This one was fun because it came down to the main event of SummerSlam.
Yes, that was really.
And that was awesome because I was at a friend's house watching it, but I was like more into that match than they were, and they were like, "Why are you so into this match?" I was like, "Guys, I've got a lot riding on this."
That's great. I'm so glad because that's the point. I think like especially like when we first started to make the predictions, like it made me so invested in certain matches. Like like
it would be over by like the pre-show.
My biggest
we had everything else.
Yeah, my biggest pop of the year was probably when Tony Nese won the Cruiserweight title. Or when Hawkins and Ryder won the tag team champs.
That made me. I think that was the most disappointed I've been while watching. So I was so mad about that. 'Cause I was like, "There's no way." And then it dawned on me after you sent out that tweet of like, "Hey, they're in their hometown." I was like, "They're gonna win. They're gonna put the stupid titles on them."
We did, but we all picked someone who didn't even show up in the women's battle royal.
We did. I forget who I picked. I picked like Ember Moon or something.
No, I thought we picked Lacey Evans. All of us.
Yeah, we did. And she didn't even show up.
Yeah, Chris said WWF was way better. Can't argue with that.
Depends on which WWF you're talking about. If you're talking like Hogan WWF, it was not.
Yeah, you're right about that. I heard we skipped the only segment that we have in this show. The Sweatman.
There's just so much to talk about.
That's okay. We'll talk about it real quick. Welcome back to Sweatman Slam. What'd you learn about WWE this week?
I had it and then I lost it. What was it? I learned something this week.
I learned something. I'm gonna go.
Go ahead. I'll think of it.
Stone Cold pooped his pants while wrestling Yokozuna. He said so on Hot
Did it really?
Ones. Yep. He said that when they're wrestling.
I haven't watched that. I haven't watched that episode of Hot Ones. Is it good?
He handles himself really well, so I guess that part of it's not good because he's super chill. Like, but what do you expect? He still does. Like, you can still tell he's bothered by how hot it is. But I mean, he's still the rattlesnake. He's still Stone Cold.
Oh, he's still Stone Cold.
Yeah. So, but
I saw the gif of the guy completely like muff the beer toss.
Yeah. He caught the first one, but then he missed the second one.
Yeah, but he handled it very well. He didn't even he just kind of moved on.
Yeah, you got to. You can't dwell on that stuff. You got to have a short memory, you know?
Exactly.
That's how it goes. But yeah, so he said that one time in Japan, Yokozuna slammed to the ground. He's like, dude, I was lucky I was wearing black shorts. Like, I shit my pants. And he said...
well, there was the... Go ahead.
He told Yoko, he was like, all right, let's go home. He's like, all right, got you, brother. And so they did the finish. And he's like, and then I took a nice shower.
Oh, yeah. There's that time that Punk crapped on himself on SmackDown.
Yes, I saw it on John Oliver or whatever. That's the first I actually heard about it.
Oh, yeah. I saw him he talked about it in his podcast with Colt Cabana.
Yeah. I'm still like, I know it's like a legendary, like, probably like on Dean Ambrose's level of like.
Yeah, it was like he tore into WWE pretty hard.
I still have never seen it. Isn't Colt? We're not going to get into CM Punk. All right. That's just gonna go.
Every podcast we bring him up some way somehow.
Yeah, just like the WWE universe.
Exactly.
So we're talking about NXT. Did you think of something? Did you find out what you learned?
Not necessarily. It's kind of a spoiler if you watch NXT tapings like week to week. So if you do, then you can kind of skip this part or not listen to this part. But it looks like they're getting ready to set up for the next takeover, which I think is War Games, which I'll be at.
Oh, yes.
They're setting up Rhea Ripley versus Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship, and that has me very excited. That has me very excited.
I saw you tweet about it. That's really cool. And the first time,
so I'm looking forward to that.
The first and only time I've ever actually watched her was in the Women's Royal Rumble. Because is she from NXT UK?
Yeah, she was in the Mae Young Classic and stuff too, and then she was a part of NXT UK. And now the fact that she's in NXT itself is really, really awesome because she's a fantastic wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, the only times I've seen her, like, she's performed really well. So I think they need to add some more or another element. Whoever gets that win over Shayna, like, it's gonna
be huge.
Yes, exactly. It's gonna feel very important.
And then. Well, I'm going to start getting very invested here pretty soon because I'm going to War Games and Survivor Series this year. So I'm like hoping all the best matches in the world happen.
You're going to go to War Games also? That's so awesome.
Yeah, so I'm very excited for that.
Where is it?
Chicago.
Okay, whoa! So you're going all the way to Chicago? That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a friend that lives in Chicago, and he's a wrestling fan too. And he was like, "Listen, War Games and Survivor Series in Chicago, and I've already bought our tickets. I just need your money." I was like, "Let's do it."
Let's do it. That is cool. So, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, and that's actually like my first pay-per-view. Like I've never been to a WWE pay-per-view yet, so I'm looking forward to that.
The only WWE pay-per-view I've been to was Survivor Series.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that was the one where Triple H beat everybody except for Braun.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like, I loved it. It was great. Yeah. Like, me and my little brother, because everybody in that match had, like, a great, like, iconic entrance. So we were just going, like I was probably more hyped for when they came out than during the actual match. Because we're over there doing Glorious and, like, we're doing Shinsuke's stuff. And John Cena and Finn. Like, dude, yeah. It's time to play the game. Dude, and they caught me on tape saying you suck. I'm on the WWE Network, humble brag.
Are you really?
Yeah, dude.
Who'd you say you sucked to?
To Kurt Angle, because he came out.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they caught me saying you suck, and because I started off saying you rock, because I always kind of feel bad that they say you suck, because I really like him. So I started off saying you suck, and I was like, no, you suck, boo, like, because everyone, I was peer pressured into it.
Exactly. So you gotta fall into peer pressure when it comes to WWE.
Yep, always. Oh, that dastardly Roman Reigns. We don't like him, right, guys? Oh wait, we do now.
Now I do. Now everyone does.
We'll get to that because there's.
That's what I learned about. That's what I learned about WWE this week too.
What?
Was he just signed like a new 5-year contract?
Oh yeah, and then he says that'll probably be the end of his full-time career.
Yeah, he'll go part-time after that.
I was like, that's fine. Like they've gotten a lot out of him now. Yeah, they
have booked him. They have booked him so well since he returned.
Yeah,
because they haven't thrown him right back into the title picture yet. They've just kind of let him do his own thing, and it's worked so well.
Like I was kind of like nervous if that he was going to get into that Universal title match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they didn't do that. And like it's going to feel like a big deal when he eventually does come back to the title picture.
Yeah.
And
unless he beats Kofi for it, then it's going to kind of go on.
Yeah. But he could just be like a transition champion for somebody else. I don't know.
I think they're probably going to have Brock beat Kofi. which we'll get into all that.
I honestly though, we're not going to get into predictions and stuff like that, but I feel like Randy could beat Kofi, and then Roman could take it off of Randy.
I could see that, but I think people would see right through that as like a transitional champion to get to Roman.
And then we'd be back at square one.
Yeah, I would love it if somebody like Andrade beat Kofi for it.
That would be really awesome.
And like let him hold it for like 2 months or something like that, not like a super, super long reign. And then you could have Roman beat Andrade or something, and I think it would work.
Yeah, but no, because I like Andrade. Like then that's still.
I love Andrade.
You would have to have like Baron Corbin. For me to know.
Oh, don't even bring that up. Don't even speak that.
I am so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do
bad.
it. You're talking about the next King of the Ring.
No, King Corbin. It already kind of fits.
Oh God, no!
He's gonna get the new because everyone that wins gets the King gimmick.
No.
So he's gonna get the King gimmick.
He's definitely gonna get it. Because he's not
Which
comfortable.
Sucks.
All right, we gotta finish talking.
Manager.
Yeah, we gotta finish talking about NXT Takeover before we can get into all that stuff. So, yes, liked all the matches. I thought Io Shirai looked. She somehow she is a way better heel than a babyface. Why is she so
she
good?
is.
I don't think I've ever seen such a great heel high flyer.
And the thing is, like, I think that match was designed to get Io over, but I think it got Candice over more than it got Io over. Because like Candice LeRae looked fantastic in that match.
See, she the first time I saw a Candice LeRae in a match, she beat Reina Gonzalez, who's from like my hometown area. So I don't like her.
You don't like her?
Well, like it's not any fault of her own. Like, yeah, she's great, but the first time I saw her, she beat somebody from like near my hometown, so I don't like her. So
not from your hometown, but near your hometown.
Yeah, well, because like when you're from the Rio Grande Valley, when you see somebody like outside of the valley, you just want someone from the valley to make it, you know. So like,
I got you. I got you.
So it's all one crazy place.
Yeah, I got you.
So, like, I like to think that Texas could be split up into 5 different states: West Texas, East Texas, North Texas, Central Texas, and then the Valley. It's like each part.
So there's like 54 states or 55 states now instead of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's make the Dakotas
You have Texas, but then you can like break it up. You know.
Yeah.
North Texas and South Texas.
Oh man, they're crazy.
East Texas and West Texas.
Yeah,
there you go.
I swear, like that. The West Texas, like that's where I'm at right now. Kind of like this is like a desert. This isn't the same thing. Go east, like it gets super humid, and like Houston's a swamp. Like
see, I've only been to Dallas and Fort Worth.
Okay.
That's like as far as I've gotten into Texas.
Like that's you're barely scratching the surface.
I may have been to San Antonio when I was like younger, but I don't really remember it.
Yeah, so that's where Justin lives. He lives in San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Dallas was not like Dallas looked nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I've only been there a couple of times.
The Cowboy Stadium, and it was like the new Cowboy Stadium. And it looked awesome.
Yeah, I've actually never been. Not only have I not ever been to that stadium, I've never been to an actual Cowboy game. Like, I've been to training camp, which is really cool, and like I don't know, it's not only. I mean, yes, it's expensive, but I also love to just sit and watch them. Like, I feel like that's gonna take there's only 16 Sundays. Like for sure where I'm going to be able to watch the Cowboys, and like I know I could go,
right,
but like I'm afraid I'm going to jinx them. What if they lose? I'm just going to be mad. Like there's a bunch of things, but mostly it's money. Mostly it's just the money. But
see, it's my dream to go to it's my dream to go to like every like baseball park in America. I think that'd be fantastic to take a summer and do that. But I want to go to like Lambeau Field like January. And like experience like the freezing cold like Packers game. I think that'd be so much fun.
I used to live in Wisconsin, and that sounds terrible. like maybe if I was going to support, no, because that would get me way too mad. Like all the Packers fans, maybe like
especially when the Packers beat the Cowboys.
Okay, but we don't need to talk like that. That's very disrespectful. I'm upset. I don't know why you always try to upset me talking about the Cowboys on this thing, but. What was I saying before? Oh, me and my dad. That was my dad's thing. If you won the lottery, we would just go to we would just spend like a whole baseball season jumping around to a bunch of different baseball parks. Like I kind of love to go to baseball games more than I like to go to football games. Like I love to go to football games, but I don't like to go to football games where I'm super invested in the team because Because, like, I can't see. This guy's yelling. It's like, shut up. It's just the first down. Can we wait? Like,
the game hasn't even started yet. Like, why are you like you're already at this level and we haven't even kicked off yet? I need to bring it down a few notches.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm very particular about a lot of that stuff. Like, every Thanksgiving, anytime I go anywhere, so there's always a Cowboys hater and they're always yelling the whole time. I'm like, please stop. Like, chill out. Like, I don't care if you like them or don't. Like, even if you like them and you're yelling, like, just stop. You're getting me.
Right.
You're freaking me out.
When I go to sporting events and even like WWE stuff, kind of tying it all back together, I'm not the fan that like will chant obnoxious stuff or like be obnoxious. But if there's somebody around me being obnoxious, I'll be obnoxious right back to them. Like, I'm not going to start it, but I'll make sure it ends pretty quick.
See, WWE, but I'll be super rowdy at a WWE event.
Yeah, because like, that's the point of it. Like you're there to be a part of it like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm a part of the universe, baby boy. I'm part of the extended WWE universe. Yes.
We're the family. We are the universe.
Yes, we're the authority, but we're not.
But we're not.
What were we talking about before? I don't remember. Anyways, but
Io Shirai as.
Yeah, but hold on. Before we get into that, I just want to say that was really cool how you're like, I want to go to every baseball park. And I was like, yes, that's me and like my dad's dream. And my dad just went to Camden Yard in Baltimore while they were in D.C., but then the Astros were playing the Orioles. So they were like, oh, let's get tickets. It'll be great. And so
that's cool.
So, yeah, I think he's at 8 right now, and there's 30. So it's like a good percentage right now.
I think I've been to 5, 6.
Yeah, I'm at 7 right now.
Yeah, because I've been to because we're really close to like Cincinnati. Like it's like a 4-hour drive to Cincinnati from here.
That's closer than San Antonio to me.
And we're Reds fans anyway, so like we go to Cincinnati games all the time. But I've also been to Atlanta to see a game, and I've seen the Los Angeles Angels, the Royals, and the Rangers.
Okay, yeah. So I've been to. I think that's what made me think about it, because I went to a Rangers game, so I just saw Cowboys Stadium like from the outside.
Yeah,
so right next to each other, and
yeah.
So I've been to a few other ones. I have been to Kauffman Stadium. That was cool.
I've been by Arrowhead, the Kansas City Chiefs. Stadium. It's massive.
Yeah, it was the same thing because I went to go see the Royals. I got to see Roger Clemens pitch for the Astros. And then
amazing.
Right next door was Arrowhead.
That's absolutely amazing that you got to see him.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Like, and that's like before like I was a crazy football fan. Like I was a baseball fan. Like Like I remember falling in love with baseball the same year like the Cowboys. The Astros went to the World Series in 2005. Like that's when I fell in love with baseball. Yeah. So. Seeing him.
Did they? Okay, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not. Is that the year they swept somebody or they got swept in the World Series?
They got swept.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah. I couldn't remember which one it was though, but yeah.
But I still loved like the whole journey.
I mean, they made it to the World Series. That's still cool.
That was the first time they'd ever made it. So.
Yeah.
And then they won it 2 years ago. Anyways, wrestling, am I right? But that's what this is for. Like, who's out there like, oh, why don't they get back to wrestling? Like, there's just two people here. I bet it's me and you.
Exactly.
We're just talking about what we like to talk about. And maybe get some watch time on the way.
Exactly.
But yeah, so Io Shirai, she's great. Yes, Candice LeRae's great. I was just rooting for somebody from my hometown. So that's what I think about every time I see her. It's like, man, they should be pushing Reina Gonzalez. She can cut promos in 2 languages.
Well, so can Asuka, but they don't like Asuka. They don't let Asuka do anything either.
No, I know that. We'll get to that.
Anyways,
but let's talk about the NXT. So the triple threat, great. Second, or not for a second, but before the match started, I might have picked Pete Dunne to win that. But
yeah, I honestly thought Velveteen Dream would be the one person not to win it.
Yeah, and then. Yeah, I thought, but Velvet, they always put on a great show. I don't know.
They do.
Like, I don't know why, but it's just everything is always really good. Like even the Shayna Baszler, like you're still just building up Shayna Baszler, and like you saw, what's her name? What was the other girl? Mia? Was it Mia?
Mia Yim.
Yeah, and she was still like kind of doing a little dirty, but you can't out dirty the dirtiest player. Like
her entrance was cool too.
Yeah, that was good. But let's jump all the way to the main event. I think that's what we really need to talk about.
The fantastic main event.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not know what the third stipulation was.
All I heard before, because I didn't watch the pre-show. Apparently, they like announced it on the pre-show.
Okay, but, so you didn't know either.
I saw something of like people tweeting that were in the arena that there was a steel cage hanging. So I just thought it was like, oh, it's the third match is going to be a steel cage match. That's fine. And then I go to my friend's house to watch it, and he was like, no, there's like weapons hanging off of it, and there's like a barbed wire fence like up top, and it's like basically it's like the Ambrose Asylum except like way better. So I was like, that's absolutely amazing. We're just going to go crazy with it.
See, I didn't know. So, like, first of all, like, I only knew what they told me. And they did a great job of not just saying, like, oh, I hope it doesn't get to a third one because then this will happen. Like, they did. Yeah. I love that commentary team. I think they're so good. Like, yeah. And I know I always talk about Corey Graves. Blah, blah, blah. The only time I'm going to talk about him on this podcast. This is my Corey Graves corner. That's what we're going to call it. Right, Corey Graves,
the greatest commentator in the game today.
The soapbox of Corey Graves. Nigel McGuinness can be like a bad guy, but still call the match. Like he'll say something, he's like, "Oh, but I kind of agree with this." But anyway, oh, this is crazy. Like, but Corey Graves was like, "Well, Renee, of course, because you're a drunk." Like, what? Shut up! Like, stop attacking your coworkers. Like, I know
that's his job.
I know he's a heel, and I get that.
But and like, I don't even think is like Nigel even like a heel commentator.
I don't know, but he was saying heel stuff during the match. But anyways, that's the thing. Like, I feel like stop. Like, I understand you're the bad guy, but there's a certain like. So was I don't know. Jerry the King Lawler says bad guy stuff.
He was just as bad. He was worse than
JBL says bad guy stuff. Like, oh, I understand what he's doing. Blah blah blah. Something about the stocks. Something about Big Match Johns. like I don't know. I just hate how he's just. I'm like, oh my god. He just needs to tone it back a little. You're gonna hate me for this, and we're not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna shut up about it after I say this. He is Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor. Just tone it down a little bit, and it'll be great.
No. No. I'm not gonna let. I'll let you say a lot of things about him. I'm not gonna let you say that about him. That's way too far.
Yeah, it's a high.
Not that bad.
Yeah, he's not. But I'm just saying that was just if you toned it down a little bit, I think I'd be okay.
I enjoy him way more than I can listen to him call a match way more than I can listen to Renee Young and to Byron Saxton. And I love Renee. I think Renee does a great job for the most part. Mm-hmm. I think Corey Graves. I think he does a great job of keeping it like he doesn't just stick to the normal. Like he does a really really good job of like branching out and doing different things like that. And so I'm a huge fan of him. And I've said this several times. I still think he's the greatest commentator in sports entertainment. But that's just me.
That thing is Jim Ross. I love Jim Ross.
Not anymore. He struggles a little bit now.
No, he still talks about Bonafide Slobber Knocker. He's the best. But yeah, so I didn't know about that third stipulation, and once like you saw like the look on their face, like oh my god, like they looked like they were obviously they weren't like surprised, but when it was maybe they were surprised because all the weapons on the walls and stuff like that, but like it felt so badass.
Yeah, it felt like a war. Like it felt like they were literally going to war. So and it was so great. Like the table spots were amazing. The chair spot, I literally think Adam Cole went face first off like the back part of the steel chair on that like flying tornado DDT thing. Like it looked like it was rough.
Yes, all that looked rough. And I thought you like how everyone was disappointed that there wasn't tax in that little burlap sack.
There was, and then like all of a sudden we started climbing. You heard the crowd start going, "Oh wait, never mind. He's getting barbed wire. We're good. This is just as good."
Yeah.
Like I was upset because I was like, I love thumbtacks in wrestling. I don't know what it is about it. I'm just that sadistic guy. I'm fine with that. I've come to terms with that.
See, I'm not. Like, when Joey Janela and Jon Moxley did it, like, I was like, stop, no.
I was like, I want more of it. Like, I want, like, somebody to go, like, face first into him.
No, you're terrible. You're the reason that Tommy Dreamer still wrestles.
Yeah, I've seen Tommy Dreamer wrestle, actually, like, in the last year.
I know. That's why I said
And there was thumbtacks involved in that match as well.
And it was awesome.
It was, and he got thrown off the top of a balcony through a table. Like, it was great. It was great stuff.
Oh, man, dude. But that last spot, how great was that? I was so, like I got, like, nervous. I literally said, oh, shit. Like, he fell. I was like, oh, no. It was so good. Like, I know, like, obviously they set up the table. Whenever you set up the tables, those tables are going down. But I was just like, oh no, like I don't know.
And they almost missed the tables.
Yes, they missed one though.
They almost missed the second one, and it would have been miserable if they'd missed that one.
Yes.
It'd have been great if they'd had thumbtacks there and they landed both in the thumbtacks. I'm just saying.
You know what? Why didn't they just light the whole ring on fire?
Dude, I'm all for that. That'd be great. In all honesty, I wanted Adam Cole to hit a Canadian Destroyer from the top of that ladder, from the top of that table.
No. That would have been too crazy. Maybe just a tad too crazy. But I like how there's like, he's trying to escape. I was like, no, he's not. He's not getting over
No, he's not.
Right?
No, they're getting over to that table to go through the tables.
Yes.
They're getting ready to do something crazy.
Yes. It was lovely. It was great. It was a classic, you know, and that's what you.
And it made sense. And it made because like Adam Cole didn't want to get hit with the barbed wire, so he just took himself and Johnny Gargano through the tables. He was like, you know what, screw this.
Yes, it was wonderful. And is Johnny Gargano done with NXT? You think?
Probably not right away. Probably like in the near future, probably. But no, I think he'll stick around for a little bit, but not a whole lot.
Okay. Do you think they're keeping him around till Ciampa comes back?
Probably.
Were you a little surprised that you didn't get him at TakeOver?
Yeah, I thought he would. I didn't think he would like wrestle or anything. Because a lot of people were saying like he could show up in the third fall and this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. I think that would be a little too soon for him, like to get into the ring. But him showing up and like attacking somebody or setting up something would be great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too. And I'm curious to see what they do next. That's why I tuned into NXT, and then I only saw the first match. I saw Breezango, and I was pleasantly surprised by Fandango's performance.
Dude, he's gotten jacked since he came back from injury.
I was thinking about it while I was watching this. I'm like, they literally did like this sounds silly, like, you know, the thing that like Drew McIntyre did, and I know a bunch of other people, like they quit WWE and go to the indies and get jacked, even more jacked somehow, and then work on the character and come back better than ever, right? It's just like, but they did that without even leaving WWE. Like, like Fandango came back even more jacked, and he just looks like a badass. Well,
Ambrose did that too.
Yeah,
when he came back from injury, he was like,
yes,
he looked like he put on like 30 or 40 pounds of muscle. He came back massive.
Yeah, he did come back jacked too. But then he also went into another company, and then yeah, but
he's doing just fine.
But you kind of get right. Like, I feel like that's something you do when you leave WWE, like when you're Drew McIntyre, like David Hart Smith or somebody like that. And you just get more jacked and then come back.
Or Pac, like Neville, when he left.
Yeah.
There's like this picture of him, and he is.
No, but he was always like chiseled. Dude.
Yeah, but I think he got even more chiseled.
Damn, I haven't seen him. That's awesome. Yeah, but I'm very excited for them. And if maybe they need to stay in NXT, maybe like the main roster just can't handle them, which I think is dumb because
I would be fine if they stayed.
Yeah, I think we're at that point. We're just like, it's fine if you just stay. Like, this is another brand. We're totally cool.
Like, let Dolph go to NXT.
Yes, I would like that. I like Dolph. I know you don't, but he was the Black Knight from the Holy Grail this week.
He was. He was. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw it.
Yes. I think
this is fantastic.
Yeah, it was great. And I was just like kind of curious, like, what are they going to do? But I guess they just wanted to showcase that Bill Goldberg can still go. You saw the way he hit those ropes.
He can't.
No, he did. Those are some great.
They're
spears.
getting him prepared for another Saudi Arabia show.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Undertaker versus Goldberg 2.
No, don't do that. Put another Dolph in there. But do a Dolph again.
Put him in.
Goldberg versus Dolph 2.
Not Dolph. Just put him in a dolphin.
That Dolph, he's gonna drown.
Let's see Goldberg wrestle a bear. Put a bear in there.
Oh, that'd be cool. I'd watch that.
My money's on Goldberg.
Drop the bear right on his head.
Probably.
All right, so pre-show was fine. What'd you think about Edge coming in?
Hitting a spear.
Yes, but you could definitely tell wasn't one of his. Like he let up and Elias fell back.
Well, he's never hit a good spear, I don't think, in his life. So it was like a normal one.
How dare you?
I love Edge. I absolutely adore Edge, but he has one of the worst spears in wrestling.
Every time, like I have pretty long hair now, and every time like I pull it back, I think I'm Edge. Like how he like gets on the floor.
You do the crazy eyes.
Yes,
pull your,
yes, I do that all the time, and all I want to be is Edge. One day, all I want is the Money in the Bank contract and to cash in on John Cena when he least expects it,
and a live celebration in the ring.
See, I didn't watch that. Like, I saw that it was like up next on Raw, and I was watching it with my dad. So I'm like, I'm gonna go upstairs.
We're gonna change the channel.
Yeah. Like, no, I just left. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. Like, I don't want to be a part of this. Edge, congratulations on your win. I hope John Cena beats you.
Congratulations.
Yep. Like, there's a lot of the times I'm just like, man, everybody didn't like John Cena at that point. I was still rooting for him to win.
Things don't change.
Yep. John Cena, just like Roman Reigns, needs, for whatever reason, they need to remind people that they can still go.
Yeah.
And I think everyone gets pleasantly surprised every once in a while, which we'll get to.
Which we will get to.
Pre-show, up or down? Whole show, good or bad?
For the pre-show or for the...
Just the pre-show.
I give it an up.
Okay.
Are we Simon Miller now?
Yes, we're Simon Miller. Okay, we
Here's
gotta
why.
we gotta pick. All right, not ups and downs. What's another thing we could say? Pre yes or pre no?
Pre yes or pre no? I give it a yes.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick, because it's like it was fine, but like as long as it's not bad, it's good.
Like I'll give 3 reasons why. 1, the Edge spear.
Yeah.
2, the Finn and the OC teased the reunion with him.
Yes.
Which I got very, very excited for. And then Alexa Bliss cosplaying as Buzz Lightyear and even doing the laser pointer thing.
Yes.
I was all for that.
Yep. That was great. Now you turned me around on it. It's not fine. It was good. And that, like, I literally, because I didn't watch it, like, live. I told you I got there a little late. I did watch it, like, once I got there, I just watched it live, and then I was like, I'll go back and watch those. So I went back and watched the pre-show, and I'm like, oh, yes. When I saw the OC stuff.
It was great.
All you got to do is ask.
All you got to do is say win. All you got to do is say win.
That's all you got to do.
He should have, after his match with SummerSlam, he should have just tweeted out win.
Yeah, he couldn't say win because there was a hand in his mouth.
He was getting too afraid and getting beaten.
Yes. Goldberg versus Ziggler, how do you think it was?
Well, I think Becky and... Becky and Natty
so
first?
This is just how, like, I have it on my thing, like, when I made the prediction, so I'm kind of going through like that. But yeah, okay.
We can do it like that.
Okay, let's do it like that then. Goldberg versus Dolph, what'd you think?
I hate Goldberg, but I actually love this segment. I thought it was done very well.
I loved it, and I also love Goldberg.
I honestly, when he hit the super kick at first, I freaked out. I freaked out.
He's gonna do it, the biggest upset.
I was like, "There's no way!" And then he kicked out at 1. I was like, "Okay, that's fine." Then he hit the second one. I was like, "Oh my gosh, we're getting a Goldberg Lesnar too, except it's Dolph." But then he kicked out at he couldn't have waited. The only issue I had is he couldn't have waited till 2 to kick out. He had to kick out at 1. Like, nope, I can get a super kick all day.
Because Dolph's next. So
and then that was probably the greatest spear I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, but it was probably more because of Dolph.
Yes, Dolph sold the crap out of it.
Oh man, it was so good. I loved that. Like I'm totally fine with like those kind of like legend returns. I guess maybe just Goldberg, but like hit the good stuff. Like I love it, dude. I loved it so much.
Hit your greatest hits and then go home.
Pyro, man, heck yeah.
Yes, Pyro is back.
Yes,
because it's a big one, so we got to spend a little more money.
I heard
but
that
they couldn't give Edge Pyro on the pre-show. His entrance looks so dumb when he doesn't have Pyro.
On this day, I'll
and
see
he's just standing there with his hands up, and it's just yeah.
It was still great. I still love that.
Poor guy.
I was surprised that like because I just saw that he showed up. I'm like, okay, cool, and like I was like, what? He did a spear? Like I was kind of nervous though. Like, oh, are you okay though? For real?
Is he coming back?
No,
Goldberg versus Edge, Spear versus Spear, Saudi Arabia.
Stop. Okay. Well, I thought this was going to be lower down on the card, obviously. Or maybe,
yeah, I did too.
But Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. I think this is probably the thing we might talk about the most. But
yeah.
Oh my God, they've done it. They set something up perfectly. Maybe not perfectly because they showed Firefly Funhouse on Raw and SmackDown most of the time. Not this time. It seems like they're just showing it on SmackDown, which I really like. Hope he stays on SmackDown.
Yep.
But I don't see why he would if they're going to go to more sports-oriented, whatever. We're not going to talk about it.
I think he's listed on WWE.com as a Raw.
Okay. Well, that
superstar.
That would make more sense, right?
Maybe. I'll check real quick.
Okay. And they just set everything up so perfectly. And then the match was also good. Like
it was fantastic.
Like everything was so good. And I honestly Finn got in more offense than I thought he was going to get in.
Yeah, that may have been like my only like I wanted Bray just to come in and absolutely just murder him.
See, I feel like it might be even worse. Like, oh, like you could say like the squash match just because like, oh, Finn, like he got in Finn's head, he got scared, whatever. But this one's just like, no, even when you're on your game, Finn, like even when you put away the smoke, yeah, and when the smoke, pans out or whatever, when the smoke clears, like you're still not good enough to beat the Fiend.
So he's a Raw superstar.
Okay, cool. I think that's better for what's gonna happen in October.
Yeah, the thing about him though is like, you could tell that this was all him.
Oh,
like this was 100%. All Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
Like there was no like interference or anything like that. It was straight up him. His entrance was, I don't know if I'm going to say it. Actually, I'm going to say it, and I may get heat for it or whatever. I don't really care. The greatest entrance of all time.
No,
I think this is better than the Undertaker's entrance. If I'm going to be completely honest.
It was just because, like, yeah, the Undertaker's spooky, but
this was like
he's terrifying.
I don't get like I do a lot of horror movies and I don't like get jump scared like very easily or like I don't get like felt like uncomfortable very easily. I was uncomfortable watching his entrance.
Yes.
Like I was like, this is like super creepy. The lantern is fantastic. I want one now.
I don't want one. Don't get one anywhere near me. But
I want one.
I love how they started it because I was like, what am I looking at?
I was like, is that like? Because at first I was like, okay, cool. Like the lantern was like one of the best things about his like entrance before. I'm glad they kept it. But I was like, this is like a massive lantern. What is this? And then they did that zoom in, and I was like, oh, this is okay. This is weird. This is creepy.
But I also love how it's like, no, like this isn't like a WWE sanction thing. Like everything shuts down.
Yeah.
And yeah, I loved, and even like the graphics, like for his name was different. Like
fantastic.
Everything was different.
The let him in at the beginning looked like the It logo, which like gave me like chills and kind of creepy as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. I didn't even think about that, but yes, you're right. It's
his music is fantastic. His music is absolutely fantastic.
They just put it on Spotify, so guess what's on the workout
I've
playlist
already been
now?
listening to it several times.
Like I'm there, like doing some raps. It's just like hurt, heal, and I'm like, yeah. Like it's such a great workout song, and then like
that was so great.
And like but I was just like, it like took a second. I was like, oh my god, that's his original theme. Like
yeah.
Oh man, it was so.
I think it was. I think Code Orange did it.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, because I saw that.
Which is amazing that they did that. Because I think they also did Aleister Black's music.
Okay, that makes sense. I have a great rendition of that. It's just like I just yell for Aleister Black whenever his music comes. It's a great rendition. I don't know any other words. I just know when to yell.
You just yell.
I just have like this.
Time.
I just have like the same cadence. That's, and I think that's all that matters.
I really hope though the next time he shows up, like with an entrance, I hope he has Finn Balor's head as a lantern.
Okay, that's a great idea, but what if, like how they said on, I'm going to steal this from Cultaholic. Don't care.
Shout out.
Shout out, join them.
Humble brag.
Join the team. No tryouts.
No tryouts.
But what would you think about if Finn Balor came out as a puppet on Firefly Funhouse?
That would be great.
Yes.
I would love if they did that too.
Me too. I'm all
and
about
like, I really like. I saw a lot of people were upset because and this is kind of skipping ahead a little bit, but like he wasn't on Raw or SmackDown this week.
Yeah, you can say that.
And I love that.
About that. Yeah,
like
same.
I want him to stay off of TV until like big moments.
Special attraction. Like I'd totally be fine with him just showing up for like the big four.
Not necessarily the big four. I think every pay-per-view would be cool.
Okay.
But like what I don't want him to do is like to show up on Raw every week. Yeah. And like cut a promo or something. Like I want him to show up at like random times when nobody knows he's going to show up and just target random people.
That'd be cool. Who would you think next? I know I saw somebody say Aleister Black. I'm like, no, he doesn't always have to attack another spooky guy. He can attack.
Although Aleister Black did tweet out today, like on Bray Wyatt, saying he's like, listen, I want to talk to you about a door I have, and I want you to come knock on it.
It's like, well, are you gonna let him in?
Are you gonna let me in? I think like somebody like The Miz would be great to start like another face character that you could like completely run through and it wouldn't hurt him.
Yeah, I think that'd be great too.
Somebody like that, or I'm trying to think who's on Raw that you could like.
Who's another babyface?
Murder.
Cedric Alexander.
Like murders. I want him to like continue to like run through people. And then, like, because then when he gets to, like, somebody like, say, Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins or somebody like that, and he beats them, it makes it feel just as big, I think.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. So, I'm trying to think of another babyface on Raw. Probably going to be like Chad Gable. Well, he's probably going to be like
he's on SmackDown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right, because Elias called him short once.
And if you want to turn him face, let him run through Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin, yep. Looks like...
Like, if he ran through Baron Corbin, that would be fantastic. Because, like, the fans already love him.
Yes.
Like, after he had just murdered Kofi, they all were standing there chanting, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, that was... And credit where credit's due, Finn Balor sold it very well. Like, his face after the lights came on was perfect.
He was like, perfect. Oh, shit.
He was like, well, I should have came as the Demon.
Yeah.
Like, this is not... Like, I don't even think the Demon would have beaten this guy right now.
Yes, I thought Finn did a great job. He earned himself.
And he looked great in all white.
That was really cool, too. It kind of reminded me of when it was Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker the first time at WrestleMania.
Yeah, light versus darkness.
Yeah, I love that.
Ooh, and the darkness won. Oh.
Yes, it sure did. Yeah, it always does. No, but what if... It
always does.
What if that was Undertaker's last match at WrestleMania? Like, obviously, I don't think it's going to happen. What if it was, like, Undertaker gets squashed by The Fiend?
By The Fiend? That would be that would be great. Like, that would be great.
Yeah, and then
and I feel like the Undertaker would do that for somebody like for Bray Wyatt's character.
See, I feel like he'd do it at I feel like he would do it, but not for his last match. No,
but it would be one of those of like he would probably be up for like, hey, run through me. Like, I want you just like, I think John Cena would be the same way right now. Of like, if John Cena came back and the Fiend attacked him, and then like he just ran, like if he beat Cena as well, that would be absolutely fantastic.
I really want him to like actually like, because he was a terrible cult leader back in when he was Bray Riot. Bray Riot. He's Ruby's
Bray
sister.
Riot. He's
Ruby's
squad.
Yes, he's a member of the
Sister Abigail confirmed.
Oh my gosh! Stop! Please stop. That'd be actually. I'm down with that. Dude,
as long as it's not Bray Wyatt dressing up as cosplay.
Yeah. But like, that's what I wanted. Me and my girlfriend have talked about this before. Like, how we want Sister Abigail to be like a women's wrestler, and like be a part of the.
Oh yeah.
Like, I guess.
I always thought somebody like Nikki Cross would be perfect for it.
And like, but like, have it be like this, like like Sister Abigail possesses her, so she like wrestles different and all that stuff. But like, and then like eventually have Nikki Cross fight like out of it. And like that, that'd be really cool, and have her become
a creepy one. I don't know if it'd work very well or not, but like somebody like Bailey, if like Sister Abigail like possessed Bailey,
man, that'd be cool. Or like Ember. I think more of Ember Moon maybe.
Yeah, but they don't like Ember enough to do that.
Yeah, obviously. But yeah,
you're not cool enough yet, Ember.
But or that whole thing, I think it's probably the best thing, or the not just the best thing, but the most exciting thing we've seen in wrestling in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't been like. I wasn't even this excited necessarily when like Jon Moxley showed up to AEW. Like I was excited,
yeah.
But like this is like a completely different feel to it, and it's. I don't know if I've ever been this excited like about a character before in wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been more excited about a character. There's another thing, and I know it ended really bad, and people don't really like it or like to talk about it. But like when Nexus first like invaded Raw, like it felt like
I got it. That was amazing.
Yes. And so, like,
John Cena had to go and ruin that. But
yeah, but I was, like, looking up stuff. Like, I was watching other stuff on, like, WWE stuff on YouTube and stuff. So, like, that was another thing where I'm just like, wow, this is really cool. And speaking of Edge, whenever he, like, joined Team WWE, like, he gets me so hyped.
When him and Chris Jericho?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is one of the most hype, like, the biggest pops I've ever probably had on a regular episode of Raw.
I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, but, like, when it was, like, the 8-on-8 staring at each other, like the camera was shaking because like the crowd was so like hyped for it.
No, that's he even said that like he was the cue, like but he was like I had the crowd in the palm of my hand.
Yeah,
like he's just like I was gonna go, and like just watch him like go like I'm
he's
sure
like amped like he's like he's like he's getting more and more like amped as it like goes on. He's just ready to strike.
Yes, and like. And honestly, it gets me amped up. Like, I watch this stuff before I go work out or something like that. Like, I'm just like, yes, give it to me. I was like, let's fight.
Let's fight.
I'm not even a fighting guy. Like, I'd probably lose. Like, but it doesn't
You'd
mean
probably murder me, but it's fine.
Yeah, but I just want to fight. Maybe like a smaller guy who I can beat really easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that part gets me hyped. And yes, I think it's time will tell, but I'm very excited about this. The Fiend.
I am too. I'm ready to see him again, and he's just been announced for WWE 2K20.
Oh yes,
he's going to be in the game, which is the first character I'm probably going to play with.
Yes.
So.
All right, talk about something that we really like. Let's transition to something that we don't like at all. We don't have to spend a lot of time on it. Kevin Owens versus Shane O'Mac. And all I put under it, I put, can we be done with it now? No.
Nope.
That's all I put
Nope, because he didn't even beat him like... The way he beat him was like, nope, Shane's still going to be around for a while.
Yeah, which is...
And he needs to go away.
Yes.
He needs to go away.
I was just like,
forever.
No, you can't just like change it up from like being his job to being a fine. Like, stop. Like we all know Kevin Owens isn't actually getting fined because then he probably couldn't pay for his hotel because he doesn't compensate him properly.
$100,000 is a bit much for what he did.
Yes, and bit much for he's not John Cena. Like he doesn't have you don't pay him like that. And also he's got to pay he's got to pay for his hotel and his cars, all that stuff because you guys don't properly compensate. But yeah, I'm just like I don't even really want to talk about it. Like I skip that part in SmackDown.
Yeah, Kevin Owens' promo was good.
Oh no,
but
Kevin!
Then Shane came out.
Yes,
Shane came out. I was like, oh god, can you just go away, please?
Yep.
Like he has heat, but it's not the good heat.
Yeah, I agree.
So
let's not talk about
I did enjoy watching him getting kicked in the nuts because he like jumped like 6 feet off the ground. It looked like when he got hit.
That was good. Maybe the worst punches he's ever thrown. I know he's not good at them, but they weren't even even hitting Kevin. Like they weren't even touching him. It's like just
the best in the world, everybody.
Yes. Anyways, Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus. I think it might have over-delivered. Like, I don't know how much people were expecting of Trish, but I think she did a good job.
I think it was honestly probably, besides like maybe the main event or like one other match, it was probably almost like, it was like one of the best matches of the night.
Yeah, I thought they both did a great job. Trish still got it. And
she looked good.
I was very stratified.
You're very.
Oh yeah.
Well.
Yep. 100%.
But Charlotte did a really good job as well.
Oh, that's a given. Like she's Charlotte Flair. I'm gonna beat you, Charlotte.
She definitely carried the match.
Oh yeah.
Like she definitely carried the match. But Trish did her part as well. And it was overall a really, really good match. And I was actually very impressed. Mm-hmm. Even though I picked Trish to win.
Yeah, but I think I see that's why you're like, oh, you shouldn't win against Seth. You wouldn't have picked Trish if I didn't have two crazy picks. You know?
Who's your crazy picks? I think you had the safest picks out of everyone.
Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar?
Oh, yeah. No, you didn't have it. I think Brock was almost a safe pick.
I don't think so. I knew what I was...
Randy wasn't.
I'm just hoping for a miracle here. I just want to win the title.
Randy was like the same level as like me picking Trish. I'll give you that.
Yeah. So if I didn't pick Randy,
I would have gone Charlotte if you didn't have gone like Randy over Kofi.
How mad would you have been if you would have lost the title because of you changing it to Trish and also like Randy Orton winning because of like a DQ? Like technically,
I'd have been very upset. I would have raged. Like you thought the Fiend was bad. You wouldn't have seen anything yet.
Dude, I was so hoping that part of it I was just like, just get a DQ or something. Like, yeah, I was hoping.
I don't care how you win, as long as you win.
Dude, for a second there, I was like, because they like rang the bell as soon as Kofi hit him. So I was like, yeah, was it like a DQ? Because like, you know, in wrestling sometimes they bring it up like, oh, closed fist or whatever. Even though everybody does it all the time.
I think that would have been way worse than a double count out if he'd have lost because he got DQ'd of a closed fist.
Oh man, I would have pumped so hard. Like I literally went to like WWE's Twitter feed just to make sure that it was a double count out.
It was so bad.
I was like, please be DQ. That'd be so great.
I would have been very upset. And like even if I didn't pick Trish, I would have had a perfect night.
Yeah. If I didn't pick, I guess I picked Randy
and Brock.
Yeah, I know, but Kofi did. You wouldn't have had a perfect night because Kofi didn't win either. You got a double count out.
That's right. Well, that match kind of gets thrown out.
Yeah.
Nobody won. Nobody lost.
What if somebody predicted double count out?
I'm probably going to do it for next year's SummerSlam because we've had something like that like the past 4 years.
But it's always just like, oh, they both kicked each other in the balls. Like it's always
or AJ Styles snapped and hit him with a steel chair.
Yeah. Even though, don't worry, Samoa Joe never wins a match. He'll be fine.
Never wins a match.
I guess that's all we need.
Against Sami Zayn because they both can't lose.
I'm surprised that one wasn't a double count out.
Yeah, if any match was going to be a double count out to Vince, that one should have been it.
I think that's all we need to say about Randy and Kofi. I thought what they did on SmackDown was
it wasn't
better.
even like that good of a match. Like,
no,
up
it
to
wasn't
that point.
Either.
It was starting to pick up because when he hit that RKO to nowhere, that was a really cool move.
Yes.
But other than that, it was about it.
A part of me was like, "Hurry up, get him!" Like
he just laid there and laughed. I was like, "Yep, nope, that's not. Yes. He's not winning with that."
I knew as soon as that. I was like, "No, he rolled out. No."
Once he hit that RKO and didn't go for the pin, I was like, either something weird's going to happen or Kofi's just going to win.
Yeah. I also didn't like on SmackDown how they barely talked about him until the very end. Like they barely talked about the WWE Championship until the very end.
Because it's not doing very well right now.
I guess not.
Kofi's reign has not been that great.
Yeah, I guess. No, I still like it. I don't care. He's a strong champion.
I like it. No, I don't think his matches haven't been like fantastic.
But I don't think it's his fault.
Against Kevin.
Yeah, like look who's getting. No, he didn't fight Kevin. He got Samoa Joe.
Yeah, he did. He fought Kevin too.
Well,
that Money in the Bank.
I guess that says something about it. I don't even remember that. That's not even that long ago. But I guess that one is on both of them. But I was like, but we just never thought that he was gonna lose at any of those points. I'm like, he's not really going to lose it to Randy, I don't think. So,
like, but it's SummerSlam, and they like to put the belt on Randy at weird times.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I was like, maybe, but not. But they still could have put on a better match too.
It was rough.
I don't think we need to talk about that anymore. I liked what they did on SmackDown at least. Like, just because all those guys are great workers. Like, yeah, I'm kind of tired of 6-man tags, but they all did a great job. And like, get hype for Xavier Woods and Big E.
And you get to see the Revival.
Yeah, and
best tag team in the world.
Dude, that was a great shatter machine though. Like this set up perfectly.
Yeah.
I really like that. And then I like how they went and like helped Randy pick up Big E and stuff.
Yeah.
I hope. What if Kofi just
make that a faction right now?
What if Kofi holds on to it until like Royal Rumble or something like that? And it's like all the New Day members against each other. I so want it. I really,
triple threat.
Yes, I just want them to have a triple threat. And
let Xavier win.
Yes. We're gonna talk about.
I love Xavier Woods so much.
We're gonna talk about him not being in the King of Ring later. We gotta finish.
It's a crime.
It is. Ember Moon versus Bayley, pretty lackluster.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was a little rough.
Yeah, I just don't really care about it.
We don't care about Ember either, so.
Yeah, and that's what I think's the travesty of it. Just because Ember's so good.
Yeah.
Whatever. Natalya versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch looks like a strong champion once again.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed this match more than I thought I would.
Did you think it was weird that Bret Hart like encouraged Seth and not Natty?
Yeah, I think it's just because like people are so like against Seth, or they were so against Seth, that they were like, "Hey, it's Toronto. Here's Bret Hart, your favorite, talking to this guy, so you should like this guy now."
What? He wasn't on AEW.
Yeah. What's AEW?
Yeah, they don't even know. But yeah, I liked. It was solid.
There was I never knew that like apparently rope breaks didn't matter in a submission match.
I didn't know that either.
So I don't know if that was the first time ever or whatever. But the sharpshooter through the second turnbuckle looked really cool.
Yeah, that was cool too. Yeah, it was an alright match. Better than Lacey Evans for sure.
That was rough.
Ricochet versus AJ Styles.
Probably one of my favorite matches of the night.
It was good. I liked his.
I enjoyed it.
I like how he tried to be Nightwing. I didn't seem.
Yeah.
It wasn't as great as most like WWE ones are, but it was still good.
No.
I like the effort. I appreciate that.
It didn't look as good as Johnny Gargano as Wolverine.
No, definitely not. Or Alexa Bliss's Buzz.
Yeah.
But I liked that one time where he like hopped on Gallows and Anderson, and then
that was cool.
Like that guy's crazy. He's nuts, dude.
That
and
was
like,
cool. And the finish of this match was fantastic.
Oh God! And it was brutal.
It did look brutal, and I loved it. It was so great.
Yes, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean these two great workers here, two great crazy workers. Like they could do some crazy.
Two of the best in the world right now.
Yes. Wait, Shane McMahon's not in this.
Well.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, and further the feud, he gets beat up afterwards. I don't know if he's going to be able to overcome the OC.
I hope not.
We'll talk about the end of Raw later. We're so close
to that.
Yes. Universal title: Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. Seth Rollins won. It was awesome.
Yes.
Like it was a great match.
Probably the best Brock match I've seen in a long time.
The only other like great Brock match that I really like was SummerSlam 2 years ago, when it was a fatal 4-way between Braun, Roman, Samoa Joe, and Brock Lesnar, and that's because he wasn't even in half the match. Oh my God, he's broken both of his legs. Brock Lesnar will never walk again. And Paul Heyman sold that so great. I loved it.
Yeah, I know. I enjoyed Brock versus AJ. That was a really good match.
Oh yeah, I like that one. And him versus Daniel.
Brock versus Daniel Bryan, and even him versus Finn was good.
Yes.
But I think this match, it was so chaotic, and like that was the most offense I've seen somebody, like one person, get on Brock, probably since Roman.
Yeah, and not just that, but like I've never seen that suplex in the land on your feet.
Twice, and it was amazing.
Yes. It's all that CrossFit.
Like the crowd, like when he came out, like the crowd was booing him heavily, heavily.
Mm-hmm.
And then like throughout the match, you could just kind of hear like his like reaction started getting like a little louder. And then when he like landed like on his feet and then hit the curb stop, like the place went crazy. And then like they were like after that they were on his side the entire time, and he's completely won everybody back with just one match.
I really liked it, but I think I need to watch it again because like I also had the added like disappointing finish because I wanted Brock to win. So I think I need to rewatch. Like, I know it was, like, I understand it was good, but I think I can get a better, like, dopamine rush if I watch it again with, like, knowing that
my rush was super high when he won.
I bet it was. I bet it was. Yeah. Backstreet's back.
Like I won the Universal title.
Yeah. Well, you have a title. We're not talking about it. Amazing Webhead in the chat said Backstreet's back. All right. Oh my God, we're back again. Okay. Thank you, Webhead. I appreciate that. SummerSlam. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that like Biggie.
Yeah. SummerSlam.
All righty, Toronto. What else was I gonna say? Oh, okay. So SummerSlam overall, pretty good pay-per-view.
I think it's probably their best pay-per-view this year.
I can't think of one that would beat it. Like WrestleMania was just
Extreme Rules was really good.
It was all right. Still had that main event.
Yeah, the finish of that main event was not that great.
See, I prefer the finish to the actual main event.
Yeah. Now I would. At the time, I didn't. I was not a fan at all.
Yeah. How was the last match? Great. All the matches. This was a pretty good SummerSlam. Maybe one of the best SummerSlams I've seen in a while. Like, I did like
last year's
event.
SummerSlam was good, except for the ending.
Roman?
Yeah, I was not a fan of the ending of that.
I'm just, I don't like how they book Braun Strowman. We'll talk about it when we get to it. But,
okay.
Anyways, yeah, I guess we can start talking about Raw now. They announced the King of the Ring. No Xavier
Which is
Woods.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's great. I'm all for it, and I like how the finish is going to be at Clash of Champions. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not figure out every match like a month before the actual pay-per-view. Like, so we don't run out of stuff to do. How many tag team 6-man tags can we watch? Like,
exactly. We don't need that many.
No. So, no Xavier Woods, bummed out because he wanted the King of the Ring so bad, and he came back.
Yeah.
But he's not a part of it, which I think is terrible.
Poor guy.
No Aleister Black. What do you think about that?
No, but I think that's fine.
Okay.
Because he's one of those guys that doesn't need it. Like, he's one of those guys that could go into a feud and not have to worry about, like, the King of the Ring tournament.
Look, the IC championship needs to be defended at Clash of Champions.
It does at some point. Yeah, exactly. So throw Black in the mix.
I would love it if it was them two. Or maybe Xavier Woods. That's what he's doing. He's fighting up for the IC title.
That'd be cool.
Imagine like how you thought the Undisputed Era, you fool. It's all the New Days.
It's all New Day.
Yeah, New Day.
And Carl Anderson will go after the Universal title and win it.
Yes, that's what we need. Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. No, it wouldn't. That'd be weird. What if, or I guess I put a no Shinsuke, but it's because he has the IC title. Don't need it.
Need it.
I would love to have seen like NXT people in this tournament too, or like 205 Live people. I guess Chad Gable, you could say, but
yeah, I'd love to see like Johnny in it.
Yeah, that's what I put. No Johnny. I would love to see him in it and win the whole thing. Be a great underdog story. Boom! Now he's on the main roster. King Johnny Royalty.
Johnny.
Sorry,
Johnny Royalty.
Yeah, something like that.
Who do you think? Okay, so with the 16 people announced? Who do you think wins it? Who do you think? Give me like your top 3 of who you think could win it.
Let me look. I thought Kevin Owens immediately when I saw the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look and make sure I look at everybody again.
See, I thought him as well.
I'm very scared.
It's one of those things that I could see Shane costing him.
Yeah, I could see that. I think you're right about that. I'm very scared that Corbin will win.
Yeah.
Very scared. Very nervous about that.
Aren't we all?
Hold on. I'm trying to look for that dang picture so I can see everybody in it again. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, give me the dang picture. I just saw it. No, I don't want the 2K20 freaking picture. All right, here we go. The Miz, no. Ricochet, probably not. Cedric Alexander, no. Samoa Joe, he never wins. Cesaro, that would be really cool. So, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
He could definitely win it. So, Drew, Kevin, or Corbin.
See, I'm going Drew, Andrade, or Corbin.
I saw Andrade, but then he can only beat other Mexicans. That's how Vince always books them. Like, that's why Alberto Del Rio had to fight Rey Mysterio first. Oh, because it's just such good shit. Yeah, they don't like each other. I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, why can't I root for both of you? But I don't know what they're going to do with Rey Mysterio. They put on a good match. I know it's just like, 2 straight falls or whatever. It's like, and I know we both have talked about it, like, use Rey to put people over. And he's doing that, but now, but he needs to win sometimes. I guess put him against Sami Zayn or something.
Yeah, but I think to their defense, he did do, like, in the Gauntlet match last week.
Yeah,
like the week before SummerSlam or whatever. He ran through like 2 people.
Yeah, I know. I'm curious to see where they go, and I'm kind of afraid of where they go, I guess.
Ooh, he's gonna go to AEW, confirmed.
No, I watch WWE more than I'm gonna watch AEW. So please just stay. I love you, Ray.
Please just stay.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave us, Ray.
Don't leave us. Don't leave me ever.
Just stay here, Ray.
But I think that we'll get a lot of good matches. I think this just confirms that these people will get, like, screen time. They will get on the show. And that's probably what excites me the most.
Especially if we get, like, a Buddy Murphy versus, like, Ali, or Buddy Murphy versus Chad Gable, or, like, something like that. I think Murphy versus Andrade would be a great match to see. I
think that would be insane. I like they're saying best kept secret Buddy Murphy. And I'm like, we knew about him. What were you thinking?
We did, but you don't know about him, so I guess it's technically true.
I guess so.
Apparently he didn't apparently him not being on TV and stuff was, like, his own, like, request.
Oh, okay.
Because he wanted to put on more muscle and stuff since he was going to wrestle against, like, the bigger guys.
Yeah, there. I looked at him. I was like, he is not 205.
Yeah, he's a big boy now. So it makes sense and it works.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at this. I'm definitely more excited for SmackDown, I think, than I am for Raw. Because, like, I've seen all these guys pretty much work together. But, like, Apollo Crews versus, like, a Buddy Murphy would be really cool. Shelton's still really athletic. Yeah, I'm definitely more excited for SmackDown's roster. But I love that. I love tournaments. Give me tournaments.
I do too. And I love how Cole was like, this is the most prestigious tournament in, like, pro wrestling history. And it's like, well, I don't know about all that. I mean, the G1 is pretty special.
Yeah, I'll give them the best damn tournament they've ever seen. Oh, man, it's such good shit, this tournament. No, the king of all the rigs. I'm sorry, does the G1 class, does that take place in the ring? Well, they're king of them all.
And we're going to call it King Corbin.
Hell, stop.
You said it first.
I know. Stop me. I'm going to go back in time and stop that. King Kevin, King Elias. I like that.
King Andrade works.
Oh, man, it'd be so good. Cien. Okay, we can't say Cien. I forgot. He can only have one name. I can't wait till he's just Corbin.
Just Corbin.
And just McIntyre. Just not The Miz, just Miz. Zane. And just Rick instead of Ricochet.
We're going to call him Samoa. And here comes Samoa.
And here comes, not Cedric Alexander, here comes Alex.
They gave Apollo Crews his last name back.
Dude, nice. Did he not have his last name?
Remember for a while he was just like Apollo, or he was just Crews or something.
Okay.
Now he's Apollo Crews.
Anyways, that's what. Anyways, let's not wrestle during commercials.
Yeah, I'm glad they stopped doing that.
Yeah, I'm very happy they stopped doing that. I like that U.S. champ versus Universal champ. I like that. I'm into it.
Yep, I very much enjoyed that.
Yep. Totally. I guess whatever. I didn't want to see AJ lose, and obviously Seth wasn't going to lose, so I'm fine with that finish. They're heels.
Yeah,
that's what heels do. It's Raw. It's not like a main event of a pay-per-view.
Gets them more heat.
Definitely. Ricochet coming out. Expected that. Was not expecting Braun.
I like it. I like Braun coming out.
No,
because I wasn't expecting him either, and he got a massive pop when his music hit.
When I saw Braun, I was like, I missed Braun. Like, I love Braun Strowman.
Like, where has he been?
Like, the reason I probably like the SummerSlam main event from 2017 because he did great in that match. And I think he continues to do great.
He ran through Lesnar for a while.
Yes, but they get me so mad. I felt like he could have been a great, like, maybe even a transition champion between, like, Roman giving it up.
He should have won at Crown Jewel.
Yes. And then maybe give it up to Brock at Royal Rumble, or give it to, obviously they were never going to give it to Finn, but give it up to Brock and then have Seth beat Brock.
Could you imagine if Finn would have beaten Braun for the Universal title and then Finn would have dropped the belt to Lesnar at Rumble? That would have been fine.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been great.
And then now they're world champions, like.
Exactly. Well, Finn's already been world champion, but 24 hours.
Yes. But Braun Strowman, I just hate how they use him. Yeah, I understand he's a big dude. Like, he doesn't need a title, but I think he deserves a title. And I know that
he deserves a title right now.
I know that Seth has it, and I think if you put the U.S. title on him, like, I don't think it'll do much. Maybe I feel like, to me personally, I feel like there's more prestige in the IC title than there is the U.S. one. But I just feel like they need to do something with him, and they don't know. Like, I love babyface Braun. I feel like he is a natural babyface because Braun Strowman is just such a likable guy. Like, he seems like a big bear. Like,
he really does.
And he was so nice. And when he comes up to live events, like, he stayed after and signed everything for everybody. Like, he's a great guy. Like, I'm just rooting for Braun. And I feel like the same they did with him and maybe Drew McIntyre, they kind of just missed their opportunities to put belts on these guys. Just because they want to, Brock Lesnar's champion, though he's never showing up. Like, just because they want to do that big, babyface overcoming the odds to beat him at WrestleMania, even though we just keep on seeing that. Like,
yeah, I would I think one of Seth's next feuds will probably be against Braun.
But see, then I'm just like, they're just going to feed him
Braun for a while,
and then I just think like they're just going to feed Braun to Seth. Like, to do the same
unless,
thing.
Unless somebody comes out and cost him to where he doesn't look as bad. But then, I think his next feud would probably be against Drew, and I don't know if Drew would beat him or not.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, I'm totally fine. Like, I like Seth. I think he should. Like, I'm sure. Honestly, that's it. I know I hate people who are like, oh, it's a hot potato championship, but I feel like anything could happen. But I just haven't felt like that because I feel like they think that everyone needs to have a long reign. And I know I know Seth just got it back, right? But it never felt like he wasn't the champ because it was always going to be him versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I don't want to see a universe a world title get hot shot around.
I definitely understand.
But I don't think everyone has to have a 6 to 8 month reign either.
Yes.
You could have a 2-3 month reign and it would be totally fine. But I do think Seth's probably going to hold the title till
Mania.
Probably not Mania. I think he'll hold it till at least Survivor Series, if not a little bit longer after that.
Okay. I'd be fine with SummerSlam to Survivor Series reign. I don't think that's a bad reign at all. But we'll see. And but I guess they're typically not up for grabs at Survivor Series, or they haven't been. So, but
they may change it this year. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But I do like that. It seems really cool. Champion versus champion. I dug that. And then when I went, maybe it's because I went the first time, but AJ versus Brock, I was so into that, and it was split down the middle, that arena.
Really?
Yes, it really was. And it felt amazing. And then when AJ put Brock in that calf crusher, everyone just
Brock was screaming.
Yes.
And,
dude, everybody was just like, what's going to happen? Is he going to tap? No way. And obviously he didn't, but he sold it for a bit. It looked nasty.
Yeah.
It looked it was amazing. I really liked that one. And I liked when Daniel Bryan kicked him in the balls. Yeah.
Yes.
Take that.
Yes, it's great. And then when he stomped on his head.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Several times. It was great.
Yeah, do what you got to do. I like it. I like it when Brock sells for people. I really like it.
Yeah. He sold for Finn.
He sold for.
And he sold for Seth.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it was awesome.
Especially when Seth hit that frog splash through the announce table.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was cool.
That was great. I want him one day to hit a top rope curb stomp.
He'll kill somebody. He'll kill them.
Somebody Brock's got a big enough and large enough head and thick enough skull. He could take it.
He'd be dead.
He's dead.
I guess he'd put his his left foot down first, and then kind of make it look like it with his right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. That sounds so scary. Yeah. I mean, I want to see it. Obviously, but it sounds really scary. So Sasha Banks returning. I didn't need the purple hair, blue hair reveal. But
you didn't?
No, I didn't need that.
I loved it. I thought her hair. When she first walked out, I was like, her hair looks really weird right now.
Yeah, she's drop dead gorgeous. That's why her face is all over my TV right now. That's why she's in the thumbnail. But I thought, heel Sasha's better than babyface Sasha.
Yes, 1,000% yes.
And I'm totally.
It's like Charlotte. Charlotte as a heel is much better than her as a face.
Yes, not that either of them are particularly bad at being babyfaces. It's just we like it when they get those chairs and start beating each other with them. It's just awesome.
Yeah, and she hits Becky in the back of the head, even though it was technically really Becky's fault. But
stay down.
Stay down. Don't raise your head up.
Yeah, that was still cool though. That was awesome. It was a really weird time to do it when Natalya was talking about her dad. But
I get it because it should have gotten more heat from the crowd.
Yeah.
Because they're in Toronto, they're in Canada, and her dad was Canadian and a hero and blah 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 blah. But her promo was so boring beforehand.
Yes,
so boring.
So was weird. Nobody was into her dad being being his anniversary.
No.
Year, and it just made me feel not good.
When she was beating on her, the crowd was chanting "Thank you, Sasha," and I was like, "This is not the reaction they wanted."
Yeah, so maybe do that with anybody else. I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, it didn't make me feel good. I don't like it when they keep bringing up actual dead people. It's what we call in the business cheap heat.
Cheap heat, and it didn't work in your favor.
And it didn't even work. But I think
it didn't even work.
But they got what they wanted, people to be excited about Sasha. And
this wasn't as bad as the time that Paige brought up Charlotte's dead brother.
No, it's not.
That was uncomfortable.
You know what else was uncomfortable? Or I guess it wasn't uncomfortable. It got me raging mad when Randy's like, "Oh, stop talking to Eddie like he's up there. He's down there in hell."
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm gonna beat his ass. Come on, Ray.
I mean, I get that because it worked, and they would have had to got that signed off by everybody.
No, I don't.
So everybody must have been on board with it. But
I'm pretty sure that's why Vicky Guerrero had a job for so long.
Yeah.
Because they're like, look, how can we make this right? I don't know, provide for my family. And they're like, you want to be GM?
We can do that.
You want to get Teddy Long out of here? You want the vacation? Yeah, but I liked it. Good return. It seemed like maybe a little took a long time, yes, but if they didn't have anything for her before this, then wait, that's
it works out perfectly. And now Sasha versus Becky seems like a big match.
Yes.
A big time match.
But I still feel maybe it's just me being a smart mark and just trying to take myself out of it. But I don't think Becky's going to drop it at the next pay-per-view. I don't
either, but this is the first time that Becky's belt felt this is the first time that Becky has felt like she could lose her title to somebody.
Okay. Because it was just Lacey Evans and Natalya.
Natalya, yeah.
So, might as well have been fighting Sami Zayn, damn. So, yes. SmackDown, a really great match. A really great match. Do you think Roman Reigns was the Kurt Angle to Buddy Murphy's John Cena?
Yes, in a way. But I just think it shows how good Roman Reigns actually is.
Yeah, I agree.
Not Seth. I'm watching the Seth Brock match right now, so that's also Buddy Murphy had a fantastic match. I think so far that's probably been the best match in WWE this year.
Okay.
And so I was on the edge of my seat for the entire thing, and they made Buddy Murphy feel like a big deal, but Roman did that. Nobody else could have made Buddy feel that big of a deal except for Roman.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And Roman put on like a great match, and that spear at the end was almost as good, if not better, than the Goldberg spear to Dolph. Like it was amazing.
It was great. And I like how Roman was like, "Who is this guy?" And I was like, "Roman doesn't watch 205 Live."
Roman doesn't watch 205 Live.
But
okay.
some of those knee shots felt pretty nasty.
Oh man, he's probably got the third best knees in like pro wrestling.
It was really good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was probably the highlight of SmackDown.
Yeah.
But Randy Orton RKOing all three members of the New Day was still pretty cool.
Yeah. And his last one to Kofi was vicious.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was vicious.
Vintage Orton, some would say.
If that was Michael Cole.
Yes. What else happened on SmackDown? I know... Wait, what was... Oh, just Kevin Owens.
Oh, you had the Aleister Black promo.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where he kept saying knock really weird.
Yeah. Aleister, if you want a match, you go to the ring like everybody else.
Yeah. Don't just sit in the backstage and wait for somebody to show up.
Yeah, I thought
You start knocking on other people's doors.
You start knocking on their doors. You'll find somebody. True, yeah.
Go to the Firefly Funhouse. See if he wants a match. I'm sure he does.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
He wants another head to make a lantern out of.
Stop. Oh, that is seriously though. I was legit scared. Like,
what if he had what if they showed Bray Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse and it had a trophy room of all the people he's beaten with their heads as lantern hanging against the wall, mounted like trophies.
Yeah, that's the new House of Horrors match.
That would be amazing. I'm actually all for that.
And then he comes in and just, I'm pretty sure how long do you think until he hits someone in the head with that lantern?
I don't know. Did he ever hit somebody with the other one?
I don't know. That's why you got to up the ante. This is the Fiend we're talking about.
That'd be cool. Or if it started like they had a remote control or something, like his mouth started moving or like his eyes moved or something.
Stop it.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great. I'm all about that. I'm all about the Fiend.
I'm all about I want him to go as crazy as he can go with it now.
And also like his storytelling was really good, like how he's freaking out listening to the gloves and
yeah.
Oh, so good. Everything about that. Mandible Claw Mandible Claw just always looks nasty.
Yeah.
It's
you just got somebody's hand all up in your mouth.
Yeah,
especially like the Fiend, who knows where his hand's been.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what was that doll's name? It's been all up in freaking Huskies, the pig or whatever. It's in his butt.
Oh, you have Abby the Witch.
Abby the Witch is what I was thinking of. It's like operating Abby the Witch. Gross. You get all sweaty. You got puppet hands. Sweaty puppet hands.
Puppet hands.
Yeah.
Forget the sweat man slam. You got the sweaty puppet hands.
I can't wait for the 5-star frog splash from Russellville Rabbit or whatever his name was. Rambling Rabbit.
Rambling Rabbit.
That's from the Hobbit movies.
And Mercy the Buzzard. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait till he just.
I want them to start showing up around ringside.
What if he just bites someone's ear off?
That'd be funny.
That'd be some crazy prosthetic stuff.
If he Mike Tyson somebody.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I'm down for it. I'm down for however weird they want to get.
Just go crazy. Just go crazy with it.
Yeah. Fiend's pretty. I'd say it's fairly over. I would say.
By the way, I forgot to mention this. He literally snapped Finn Balor's neck.
Yeah, he straight up.
That needs to be his. That should have been his finisher. That really should have been the finisher.
I saw that. I don't know if I told you about it earlier, but I saw a meme where it was Anchorman after the first fight or whatever, the news fight. And it has that escalated quickly, but it's just instead of Brick killed a guy, it says Bray killed a guy.
I saw one where it said breaking WWE wrestler doesn't care anymore and breaks wrestler's neck.
For real, he killed him. I was like, he's dead. Why are we still fighting?
Yeah, you can't walk that one off.
No, the Balor Club can't do nothing about that.
Nope, they dead now.
Yep. Likelihood so this is SummerSlam. Likelihood of Undisputed Era fighting the OC at Survivor Series.
I don't know. I think there's a decent chance it could happen.
20%.
Probably.
That sounds.
Yeah, I'd say like 30-ish, 35-ish.
Okay. All right. I'd take those odds.
I hope so. I really hope they do that.
That's a good. If that was a slot machine, you'd have the best odds, I think.
I would take that, especially since like I'm a little biased because I'm going to be there and I want to see it really bad.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that'd be so crazy for you. Like I remember
that'd be great.
Like I remember when I was watching Raw and Triple H said he was going to be in the Survivor Series match, and I'm like, yes. Yeah. And I remember when Jinder lost it to AJ, I was like, yes, and it just kept getting better. The card just kept getting better. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting time. We got Clash of Champions, and then I don't know what we have after that. Probably Hell in a Cell.
I think Hell in a Cell. Yeah.
And then it'll be.
And then we got Survivor Series.
And then this will be Survivor Series.
And this will be.
How do you liking the Who Done It so far, and how do you like the next time on Dragon Ball Z ending for SmackDown?
It's okay.
Okay.
I feel bad for Buddy Murphy because he's just trying to relax in the locker room and he keeps getting beat up.
Yeah, what's up with that? And you literally just said like, oh well, he coerced him. I was like, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, but I really like that. Like at the end, Daniel Bryan was like, I really hate liars, and then like he beat him up some more because I was like, that's such like a heel thing to do. Mm-hmm. I truly think next week he's just going to be like, it's going to get like the when Vince McMahon revealed to Austin that he was the one. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. I think it was going to be like we're going to get that with Daniel Bryan.
I think it's going to be the Usos. He did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock.
Yep.
I would love it if it was like Luke Harper.
Yeah, I think that seems pretty cool, but I don't think we'll get it.
But that's not going to happen.
But they just pay him to sit at home.
Yeah.
But I'm liking it so far. I like how Samoa Joe had some character development. He was concerned for Roman.
Then he was like, and then this week he was like, yeah, but I still hate you guys.
Yeah, I like that. It's just like he just kind of feels like I'm not soft.
Oh, you thought I was a baby face? Yeah, no, I still hate you guys.
Yeah, I still hate all of you. Yeah, I like that. I enjoyed that.
I accept his apology. I just still want you all to like go away.
Yeah, I like that. Samoa Joe, pretty good stuff. I was about to say like, oh, maybe they kind of did away with the wild card rule, like. But
and then Elias showed up, and I was like, well, nope.
And then wait, Elias is on SmackDown, or did he show up on Raw?
He was on Raw.
Oh yeah, because
Ricochet came out. Yeah.
Sweet. Good job. Good job. 24/7 title. How long can they keep it going? For a while.
Forever.
R-Truth. I mean, we've already had super old 24/7 title winners, so.
He's what a 12th time.
He's gonna beat Ric Flair.
24/7. He's going for Ric Flair's record. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Is it gonna be crazy when Nicholas comes back and wins the 24/7?
And wins the title?
Yeah,
I want that to happen. I thought about that the other day. I would love for that to happen. If they put it on like Kelly and like people like that, they can put it on Nicholas.
Dude. I love Kelly. Don't even get me started on Kelly.
Oh, I do too.
Looks so nice.
She was my first wrestling crush.
No, it's probably Trish. Was probably my first. Oh, I love Trish. I like Melina a lot too. Anyways.
Yeah, she seems like a nice lady anyway.
Yeah, she is a nice lady.
She's a nice lady.
Yes.
And she's a very pretty lady.
Yes. Just like Alexa Bliss buzz. Make me feel all kinds of things. It's like, wait a minute. Anyways, we actually talked about wrestling for a long time.
We did.
Look at that. We talked about wrestling on the wrestling podcast.
Well, when they've actually had a good week, like they've done really well the last like month.
Yes, agreed. Good job, WWE. We talk smack a lot, and it's always well.
But we really love you.
But what else would I do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and some Sundays?
Exactly. Watch football. Saturday. Who needs that?
Well, I can't right now. I was like, that's where I'd be. I watched the first quarter of the Raiders game.
The Raiders and
the Cardinals. Cardinals look pretty shitty.
It's preseason. You can't really take anybody seriously in preseason.
Yeah, I know, but like penalties.
The Titans went like 4-0 last year in preseason, and everybody's like, "Oh, they're going to be so good." It's like, no, they're not.
No, but like literally after like 3 drives, the Cardinals had 7 penalties all on offense.
Ooh, that's what we call it. Every offensive lineman getting cut.
No, but most
you don't
of
have a job. They're like Oprah. You don't have a job, and you don't have a job, and you don't have a job.
There was 2 false starts on Kyler Murray.
Well, that's it. He's okay. I'll give him a pass. He's a rookie, just learning, going through things.
Apparently, it's because he was like clapping or whatever, and he can't clap. Well, like when he's not going to snap the ball, and because it's a false start or something. I'm like, that's weird. Like I know, like they do, like give it to me now, and like they go all crazy. Yeah, they're going to call the flag on him. But also, I think that's a dumb rule. It's like look at the ball, don't look at the guy. Like
I think because most of the time they do the fake clap.
Yeah.
To try to get people to jump.
I was like, why is this an issue? Like,
why? Yeah. Who cares? It's the NFL. Yeah, they come up with new stupid rules every year.
Yeah, I don't know. They'll probably be able to review the clap. That's a coach's challenge.
After further review, there was no clap.
That just sounds so dirty. I didn't mean to. After further review, yes, there was the clap.
Yes, there was the clap.
You got the clap.
But the physician was on site, so it's all good.
Yep. -5 yards.
Because you don't go to the hospital, you go to a medical facility with a physician.
Oh. What? Anyways, wrestling.
WWE doesn't. They don't say, like when they get hurt, they don't say they're going to a local hospital. They say they're going to a local medical facility.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Have you never noticed that?
I never thought about it. Why would? What? That's so weird.
Vince hates hospitals.
Then why'd he get hit? Because he got hit with a bedpan that one time?
Yeah.
That's why he hates him.
I love that so much. That sound gets me every time.
I like it when The Rock puts Vince McMahon's face in Rikishi's butt.
Yeah. See, here's what I'm going to do. And I think I've mentioned this before, but on our channel with Jason, I'm going to record a video showing him like all the moments like that. Because he's never watched wrestling a day in his life.
Okay. So just all the super weird stuff.
Yeah.
Are you gonna show?
Then like all the great stuff that we think is great, and like all the stuff that we don't really want to talk about, those type of things.
Mae Young giving birth to a hand.
Yeah.
Katie Vick.
That comes to mind. Katie Vick comes to mind.
What's the other? Big boss man riding on a coffin and then later getting hung.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are some? There's so many crossing. Are you guys?
Vince getting in a car that explodes.
Yeah, and then real tragedy strikes.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Ooh, we can't do that anymore. Vince is alive."
We did it. Oh, it turns out.
Yeah.
That was like the most soap opera.
Or when remember when he used to do like he used to give away money every week.
You mean like fake money, and then Donald Trump gave out real money?
No, and then like the stage clap, like he like would call like somebody random, and they would get like $1 million or whatever. And then like the stage collapse. Do you remember this?
Nuh-uh.
You need to go look it up. It is. It's so bad.
You got to show him the president of the United States shaving Vince McMahon's head.
Yes, that will definitely be on there.
And then him getting stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Which isn't the worst stunner I've ever seen in my life. That goes to Shane a few weeks ago when Kevin tried to stun him.
Austin 316 just said I kicked your ass.
Or when Stone Cold stunned Linda McMahon, because that was really rough.
Hell yeah.
She fell and looked the other way. She didn't even do it right.
Heck, whatever. Stun everybody.
Just stun everybody.
Yeah. That's what I wish would happen. You should stun him now, see how that goes over.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great. Let him in. All you have to do is let him in. Well, I think that's going to do
let him in.
Oh, I let him in a long time ago. Yeah.
After the first Firefly Funhouse, I was like, yep, nope, you can come in.
Yep. Whatever you want.
Stay in.
Come in. Borrow a cup of sugar, whatever you need.
Stay the night.
A jar of Rambling Rabbit's fruit spread, whatever it was.
The jam.
The jam, yeah. That was the Firefly Funhouse is the jam.
It is the jam. Did you see the Firefly Funhouse box that they were giving away?
I saw it because of you. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter.
It's sold out in 2 hours.
Hell yeah, dude. So I feel like they have to just be like, let him do what he's gonna do. Obviously, this is
let him do.
We're literally making money off of it now, already. So
apparently, the next kids toy of the Fiend is going to include the lantern.
So wait, was the pay-per-view TV 14? I saw something.
Yeah, it was just because of his entrance.
Hell yeah!
And then they're also going to sell replicas of the lantern.
No, I don't want it anywhere near. I guess
I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy two for me, one for me, and I'm gonna send you one.
Please. I mean, it'd be very thoughtful.
So you're just gonna open it, and there's Bray Wyatt's severed head.
Oh man, please. All right, I'm back in. Halloween's coming up, so I think that. So I'm gonna put that outside. Keep all the kids away who want to trick or treat.
Yeah.
This is my.
You want to come into this house? We sever your head and make it into a lantern.
This is the last kid that who said trick or treat. Last kid that egged our house.
But he looks like he's 40. Exactly.
Yeah. That's what fear does to a man.
That's what fear does.
He lives in it. He lives in fear.
You aged 20 years.
Yeah, something like that. So wait, he was a 20-year-old kid? You say he looked 40?
Shh.
Oh, we're just about to leave and people are coming in. Hello, Mom's Ball on Budget. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. The way Nico says hell yes, badass. Well, can I get a hell yeah? Thank you.
Got that raspy voice.
Yeah, it's just too late. It's late at night. That's why. I'm tired.
Late.
I had a couple of beers. I didn't do that. I'm lying. I did. I totally did. All right. Well, I think that does it for the wrestling podcast, New World Wrestling. Anything you got? Go ahead and plug your stuff.
You can follow us on Twitter at Dorks Next Door. Take out the E from next. You can also subscribe to our wonderful YouTube channel, where next week we're back with everything. We took a break for the last 3 weeks. We're coming back hard next week, and then in 2 weeks is our 1-year anniversary. So,
heck yeah, hell yeah!
And I heard your little snicker when I said,
"Yeah, I know,
back hard."
I know, I was on purpose. I got closer to the mic to do it. I wanted you to hear it.
So,
I wanted to share that laugh with you. Sorry, sorry for trying to share a laugh.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Good. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Go and do that. I'm gonna add Andy's the link to Andy's channel in the description, so you guys can check him out. Obviously, you need to.
Give it a click.
Yeah, follow him on Twitter. Do what he says. He's a smart guy. You gotta do what he says. Anyways.
I've gotten all the predictions right in the last 4 months.
All right. Now you're attacking me personally. I don't appreciate that.
Not just you.
No.
Technically, I'm attacking Jackie as well.
All right. Well, now we're gonna form an alliance.
But I like Jackie more than I like you, so it's fine.
That's a lie. You love me. You made a whole video saying compliments to me, and you weren't coerced by anything. It was all just
not like it said the Royal Rumble punishment on it.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
The intro to that video is probably my favorite.
What was the intro?
That was I recorded it right after I won.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at me! I'm doing the punishment after I win the title. Okay, how cool of you!
You haven't done the punishment you haven't done the punishment.
There's a lot of things
I
need to have. I need to go to the freaking store to get a thing of ice. I gotta go record a bottle.
So do we all three technically have to do the punishment?
No, we're just gonna save that for Clash of Champions.
Okay.
That was my understanding.
That works for me.
I make up the rules, so
we make it up as we go along.
All right, like, comment, subscribe. You already did that because you're here. You're still here. We've been here for 2 hours, so you must already like us a little bit. Follow us on Twitter. Do all that cool stuff. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Keep hearing out there, true believers. Almost forgot the thing I said. Say.